Come on, let's go. Go live. Yeet. Check, mic check. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, troops, wherever you are in the world, and welcome back to the channel. Mark, that's me, you know that by now, my words, where we follow trading, traveling, and training. Welcome to the live stream. Market open, 30 minutes, 27 minutes. Apologies for being late, troops. I was in a meeting, and it went on a little bit longer than I anticipated. Anyway, we're in. Let me get set up, and then let's get into it, shall we? Let's put a nice little hello in the old chatter box there. If you are watching, draw me some swords, say hello, and let's get going. Swords. Where's my swords? Swords. There we are. Some swords, look. Pin that up in the chat. I'm getting good at this. I've remembered how to do everything. Pin your message. Message pinned. There we go. What's everybody doing then? Pre-market. Let's have a look, shall we? Woohoo! We are in for another big day, troops, I think. Another volatile day. What do we reckon? Here we are. AMC currently at 1086. Currently up 4% in the pre-market. APE trading at 659, which is around about where it opened yesterday, actually, troops, if I remember rightly. So that's it. That's where we're at. GameStop up 2.32%. BBBY up 4.33%. SPY currently showing red again. So let's see how this plays out. I'm just going to switch my light on. I tell you what, troops, I am absolutely... Woo! It's so humid here. There's going to be a thunderstorm soon. I can feel it coming. So that is where we are at. Kev's in. Whee! Hello, Kev. Great to have you here, buddy. Keep me on in the background if you're working or whatever. It's going to be a good day, mate. I can feel it. It's going to be green. We all want some green. Let's see if there's some shenanigans like there was yesterday. Troops, I tell you what, I talked about it yesterday on my live stream. Actually, I'll save it for later. Squirrel's in. Woohoo! Hello, buddy. How are you doing? I was asking after you yesterday, Squirrel, actually. But you weren't around, mate. Anyway, you're here now. So yesterday I was talking about the possible reasons for the price action yesterday. And obviously I watch other YouTubers, and I was surprised to see this morning when I was catching up on a few of their videos that at least one has the same or had the same thoughts, that one of the options is actually that AMC were selling into the market yesterday, the additional APE shares. Not all of them, but some of them, when it was at $10 to try and raise some capital. We'll find out eventually. But it was one of my theories. And I'm still yet to see anything to until something comes out that shows that they didn't. It remains on my radar, I'm afraid. The other thing we talked about was APE selling, because there'll be some people who were sat on this yesterday expecting it to go ballistic, and it didn't. So there will be some people that got completely disheartened by it. There could be short sellers that were holding AMC shares pre-dividend that received the APE shares and we're putting those into the market as well. So there's all these things that probably contributed to yesterday's action. The halt towards the end of the day for me was strange. I mean, the halts during the day were strange. It wasn't that volatile, was it? It wasn't huge price jumps, but the one that caught my eye was the one late on in the afternoon. And it was a 40-cent jump, and it wasn't even 10% of the price. I think the price at the time was about $5.40 or something like. It was $5 and something, that's for sure. And it was a 40-cent jump, so it wasn't even a 10% jump, which I understand it needs to be a 10% price move within a certain time frame for that to trigger. And it just blew my mind that at that moment it decided to halt. Yeah, so there's lots of theories out there. I've watched Trey, I've watched Venture Capital, I've watched their videos. Everyone's got the same kind of feeling that there's something not quite right going on. If anybody's got shares on Revolut in the UK, I'll mention this later on in the stream as we get more people in the chatterbox. I'm just waiting for it to warm up. There'll probably be 3 or 4 people here later. So, but I spoke to my brother. He's got AMC shares in Revolut in the UK, and they've told him that he will not receive his APE shares until the 24th. So tomorrow, he's not getting his APE shares till tomorrow. Once they've settled from their broker or from their custodian, their agent or whatever. So, you know, that's a little bit strange as well. So I've actually told him to open a complaint with the FCA, the Financial Conduct Authority in the UK, which is like the UK's equivalent of the SEC, I guess. They're the oversight of the financial market, because he could have sold those shares yesterday at $10 each, and he didn't have that opportunity because Revolut haven't delivered them, and they should have been delivered prior to market open. So for whatever reason, they didn't get them. So if you are in Revolut in the UK and you also haven't had your APE shares, I would recommend you speaking to the FCA in the UK, the Financial Conduct Authority, and opening a ticket with them to see what they can do about it. Anyway, I've not... there's Meet Kevin. Meet Kevin, not Kevin Miller in here. I'd love to meet Kevin Miller. But the guy on YouTube who's got the channel called Meet Kevin, I tell you what, he created some controversy yesterday as well, didn't he? He got some... he put out some content yesterday saying that APE is basically worth nothing. And it's just a tool to make money for AMC. Well, yeah, you're kind of stating the obvious there, Kev. You know, we all knew that. I mean, that's not breaking news, is it? But yeah, he's basically said it's all a big sham and that we've been hoodwinked. And well, you take from that what you will. I know what I'm in, and I know where I want to see it play to, and I know where I want to get out. So we'll just see where that is. But yeah, that's what I've been looking at this morning, is all the shenanigans that were going on yesterday. And I'm just trying to wait and see what happens today. I must admit, Kev, I like his channel as well, actually. I think that, you know, it's different content, isn't it, to Trey. Trey's very raw, very emotional. Wrench is I like his channel as well, Wrench Capital. I like his. And I like Meet Kevin. I don't watch a lot of Meet Kevin, I'll be honest, but the content I do watch, I do enjoy it. And then there's Matt Cause. I've not watched him for a long time. I tell you who popped up on my feed, my suggested feed yesterday. Andrew Mo Money. He's got over 100,000 subscribers now, that kid. Fair play to him, like. I mean, he's built that fan base. He got a lot of stick earlier on, didn't he? Because all he was doing was reading stuff. Like, but each to their own, you know. Is what it is. Oh my gosh, it's so humid here. It's unbelievable. But here we are. We're about 19 minutes away from market open. And we're going to be here for around about the first hour. We'll see how it goes. And then potentially back for power hour this evening. So all good, troops. I'm enjoying being back on the air, and hopefully the word spreads and we get some more people in the chatterbox. Not seen Adam for a long time. Not seen him in the Discord. I've not seen him here. So Adam, if you are moving amongst us like some kind of Black Knight, then do drop by and say hello. We do miss you, buddy. We miss your banter in the Discord, keeping us all in check there, keeping us all grounded as you did. It's absolutely fantastic. So hope you're doing well, mate, and hope to hear from you very soon. Ollie's been chatting popped back up in the Discord, popped up on the chat yesterday, so that was quite nice. Squirrel, my man, Kev, we're all here. Auntie will be along soon, I'm sure, keeping it real in the Discord there, the options player of the players. Kev, just read a little bit from AMC, frequently asked questions. There are about 400 to 500 million APE units They can dilute into the market, and it doesn't seem as any voting could stop it. I can share it to the Discord. I'll tell you what, Kev. That's what I understood as well, mate. To convert AMC to APE, first of all, the board needs to approve it, and then it needs to go to a shareholder vote. But the 500 million extra APE, they can just put into the market as and when they see fit. He did say, Adam Aaron, that he doesn't expect to do that anytime soon, and he thinks that these two, in their current quantities, are going to just trade as they are. So we'll see. We'll see what plays out. But it's very, very interesting. It's a very interesting scenario that we're in here. That's for sure. So what are you guys doing? Are you off to work? Are you enjoying a break? Or how's the baby, Kev? What's going on there, my man? Are you getting still in the sleepless nights? So it may very well just be a backdoor dilution. Mate, 100%. 100%. But everybody knew that dilution was the aim of Adam Aaron. By hook or by crook. And I think that this is the only way he could do it that kind of pacified and stopped a run on the stock. And I don't mean a run up, I mean a run out the door by, the AMC shareholder community. Because I think if he hadn't done it like this, it would have been an exodus. Well, it never got voted through, did it? And I don't think it would ever have got voted through. I think what they'll wait for, if they're clever, is they will wait to see if APE and AMC run up. And if they do, that's when they'll start feeding those into the market. And I think that's where APEs will be a little bit more accepting of that action. Because let's put it this way: Friday we were trading at $18. Yesterday was a red day. If you combine the two, it was $10.46 and $6, so $16.46. We lost about $1.50, just over $1.50 in value yesterday. If it was me, if I was in charge, I would say, let's see how this plays out. Let's see if it runs up, and let's try and get some shares into the market when the price is over and above, let's say $30, for example. I'm just plucking figures out of thin air. Because if you come back down to a level or above a low level that you were at, so let's use $18 that we closed out on Friday. Let's say it runs to 30, and then they put 100 million APE shares in, and it brings it back down to 25. People are going to be a lot more accepting of that dilution if they're still above where the low points were, if you like. So if it comes back down to 25, they're going to be a lot happier than feeding those shares in at 18 and bringing it down to $15, $16, and then you feel like you've taken 3 steps back to take 1 step forward. Whereas if you do it the other way and you wait for it to run up a little bit, you are then taking 3 steps forward to take 1 step back, which is a lot more palatable for people, I think. That's what I would do if it was me. And I'm sure, there's smarter people out there than me, so maybe I've got it completely wrong, but that's what I would do. Anyway, Auntie's in the house. Hello, Auntie. Great to have you here. How are you doing? Kev, the best baby ever. He is awesome. Mate, it only gets better as well. Like, I've just had the best holiday with my son. He turns 7 in just over 2 weeks. It's his 7th birthday. And he's turning into like a proper little chap. He's got, the last couple of weeks, he's got really cheeky. Like, he's testing where the limits of daddy's tolerance are, that's for sure. But, he's becoming more and more independent and it's nice to see, but it's also that realization that, he's going to be, soon enough, he's going to be off. Daddy, I'm off out with my friends, and, you know, I'll be picking him up from school and he'll be straight out the door and I'll not see him again until dinner time. So, like I heard Trey say, the best we can hope for is APE leads to debt-free AMC. That's it, mate. That's the ultimate aim, isn't it? That's Adam Aaron's aim. And if that truly is, you know, comes to fruition, I think everyone will be happy. You know, and it then boxes short sellers into a corner, doesn't it? Because like GameStop, you know, they've got no debt, they're cash positive, and you know, they're building a new company. Things are changing. Okay, they're spending money, but they've got money to spend. So, you know, and that's the scenario that Adam Aaron needs for AMC, and that's what we need for AMC as well, because that truly puts the shorts in a corner when all of a sudden there's no debt, you know, and it becomes a cash positive company. Because then they start saying, well, we'll issue a dividend then, you know, and you start getting dividends thrown out there. So a lot to play for, a lot going on, a lot that we have zero control over as well. And it's almost time. We're about 10 minutes away, troops, from market open. Getting really excited to see how today's go. Kev, you're starting to be friends as well as father and son. That is absolutely right, mate. Although last week when we were on a camping trip, where were we? We were in a shop or a restaurant or something, and he asked me for something, and I said no. I said no, not this time, mate. We'll get something next time. And he looked at me in the shop and he went, bruh, and I was like, oh, hang on a minute, son. I did the old Guns N' Roses. Whoa, 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 sweet child of mine. And his face, he was like, that's it. I found daddy's limit now. I mean, I was laughing inside, but I couldn't show that on the outside. I had to be like, hey, mate. And I said to him, listen, calling me bruh is fine when we're messing about at home or it's just me and you, but not in a restaurant, not in a shop full of people. No. You get out of town, you little rat bag. So, yeah, he's discovering all that stuff as well, finding out where his limits are. And I'm sure it's going to get more and more interesting when he starts school. He starts school on the 1st of September. So, you know, that's going to bring its own changes in his personality as well. But I'm absolutely loving it, Kev. And it only gets better as well. So enjoy it, mate. Anyway, where are we? 10 minutes away. Just over 9 minutes away to the open. And like I said, I'm really excited. We will keep an eye on the other tickers as well, troops. Have a look at Bed Bath & Beyond briefly. That is up in pre-market, 4.5%. GameStop also up in pre-market, just under 2%. The SPY is down again in pre-market. It's a rough time for the SPY at the moment. Are we going to get dragged down? There's a big gap to fill there, though, on the SPY. I do like that. There's a gap here to fill. Did we fill it yesterday? That's interesting. Let's have a look. Did we fill that gap yesterday? What was the high on that one? 412.75, and the low on that was 412.40. So yeah, we closed that gap actually, and now we've got this big gap to the upside from 417.23 up to 421.22. So a bit of a gap to fill there. Looking across the board, it's plenty of green in pre-market, a little bit of red. Google down, whereas Apple is down. So that might weigh a little bit on the market, troops, as well as those platinum stocks, as I call them, are still showing slightly red. But we're focused here on AMC and APE for today. We'll have it on the 1 minute time frame just until we get some trading behind us and see how it goes. So just about 7.5 minutes to go. And I am super excited. Did everybody get the shares? If you didn't, stick it in there. I know we had Greybeard in yesterday who hadn't had his yet from Free Trade. Josh was in saying that he'd had his. I think you guys in the States all got yours. So that's great. But we're off again. We are off, ready to go. Bitcoin Bitcoin was below 21,000 earlier today, I think. Let's put on the hourly chart, shall we? I think it dipped down this morning. Yeah, 20,903. Look at that. Touch. Is that an area for them? Not really. 20,000, go a bit lower than that. So crypto is also feeling the effects a little bit as well. I tell you what, troops, I need some help actually on NFTs. Who's the NFT guru? Stick that on the 1 minute. Let me go and grab some water, and then I've got a question about an NFT. There's a delay on this stream, and I don't know how to switch it off. I don't know if it's in OBS. Let me see if it's in settings. Where's the settings? Delay 5 seconds, it says. Okay, is what it is. Hey, he's in. He's in. The chief's in. Oh my God, I'm humbled. Oh, hail the chief. He's in. Just found this channel the other day. Keep it up, mate. That's what we've missed. There he is. He's back. He walks amongst us. I mentioned you earlier, Adam. Oh, it's good to see you, buddy. How you doing? I guess now we're just an afterthought now you're a chief, aren't we? But it's great to have you here, mate. Right, NFTs. Is it? Let me put my. Is it safe for me to put my GameStop wallet on the screen? I'm sure it is. Nobody can see anything, can they? Can't see anything that. You can't see anything that gives anything away. We love you too, mate. 100%. Right, I need to do this. Pop out, you do that. Here we are. Let's see if this comes up. Right. You're always mentioning the lie that you deserve, mate. It's a very dark place as well, let me tell you. I'm joking. Right, guys, I'm going to try and get this. I'm going to try and just switch this over. Let me see if that will bring up. Yeah, there we go. I've got this NFT, and I got it for free. I don't know how. I signed up for something and I got it for free. It's a Betty Boop and Friends anniversary collectible. There's only 1,000 of them, but they're trading for like, is that a quarter of an Ethereum, which is trading at the moment at about, what, $1,600 or something? So is that worth like $400? I could sell that. I don't know. I mean, it's very nice. I like it, to be honest. I like Betty Boop. Betty Boop just doing the do and you are true. So if anybody is an NFT expert, can you just let me know if that's the case? Because if it is, I've got some money there. I just pop in from time to time to see if Kev had a heart attack. No, it's still there. He's still walking amongst us. He is. We've kept him alive, mate. Don't worry. His seat's all caught in my carpet. Get out of it! Oh, it's annoying. So yeah, if you do know something about NFTs, and if that did make sense, I'd appreciate some squirrel. What? You got one of those? Yeah, I did, mate. And I don't even know how I got one of those. Like, is it good or what? I mean, is it worth like $400? I mean, they're going for a quarter of an Ethereum lot, 0.25. So if I look on here now, ETH, if I stick it up there, Ethereum, like $1,600. So is that like worth $400? Take it to the max decimal when you undercut, so it's only a few cents cheaper, or hodl it. Well, it might be worth something a bit more in the future. So I didn't even know that was worth like $400. Oh, I'm happy with that. Great. So I haven't got it wrong then. I wasn't mistaken. Good stuff. Happy days. They're selling quite regular. I mean, just in the last 2 hours and 42 minutes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 have been sold. And the price has gone from 0.33 Ethereum to 0.22 at the low, and now back up to 0.25. So people are, you know, it's going up and down. It's like an auction, isn't it? That's great. I mean, do you decide what price you want to sell it for, or is it just you just put it on there and someone will buy it? It's the same one for sale on the site. Yeah, mate, that's it. I think there's 1,000 of them. Let me go and have a look on the GameStop NFT. We're about 30 seconds away, so I'll get up the GameStop NFT website, and then we'll have a look at that. Explore. If I do in here, get out of it. Boop and friends. If I look on that, right, I've got to be careful because we're about 10 seconds away from market open. But I'm just having a look on there now, Squirrel, and there's 8,900 NFTs found. I'm not sure if that's the right one. We're open, troops. We're open. So let's have a watch, see what goes on. Citadel decides what you sell it for. Probably true that, mate. Anyway, we're out the blocks. We're green. Green across the board. Let's see how this plays out in the first 10 minutes or so. Yeah, that'd be good, Squirrel, mate, if we could do that. And then if I do decide to sell it, I know what the frick I'm doing. Isn't it? Brilliant. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. I'm just going to try and find it now while we're getting through the first couple of minutes of trading. Look at these. Not for sale, not for sale, not for sale, not for sale. Why are they not for sale? I don't get it. I'm going to have to put in this lot. What are we doing? 1073 on AMC, 1070 area. Betty Boop, 2 NFTs found. So here it is. Boop and Friends Anniversary Collection. And if I open it up, it says you own 1 edition. There's 62 left out of 1,000. And you can buy it on the site for 0.28 Ethereum, $453. There you go. Who'd have thought it? No halt yet. Look at that. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Adam, halt. No, not yet, mate. Halt, it went up. Yeah. Stop the market. Stop the market. The price has increased. People want to bail. People need to reset their positions, algorithms. Mark needs to decide what he's doing with his NFT. Stop the market. I'm familiar with the interface and everything. It's very similar to how I buy and sell in video games. Great stuff, mate. You can be my go-to NFT expert, Squirrel. So everything is maintaining a green position at the moment. APE is up just under 15%, just touching 15% there. at $6.93. AMC is up 3% at $10.78. The SPY has gone green. Clovis is neutral. BBBY is up just under 5%. GameStop up just over 1%. Here we go. We are getting a little bit of a run now, pushing towards that $11 on AMC. Remember, 1802 is where we closed that on Friday, and we are there or thereabouts, troops, actually, at current prices. So, you know, yes, it was rough yesterday, but it looks like we are going to push back kind of towards where we were on Friday. And that's what I say. As long as I see progress, not necessarily minute by minute, but week on week, you know, great, happy days. And it's been a rough week last week. You know, there's no denying that. So it's going to take some time to regain where we were. But I have strong belief that we will absolutely regain where we were. Where's my control panel gone? There we are. So, yep. Don't speak too soon. I won't, Auntie. I'm taking a 10% cut because that's just how the world works. Who are you? The government? Hey! Taking 10% just because I can. There you go. So we're getting a 20% on APE at the moment, up just under 20% today. AMC just under 3%. GameStop just under 1%. Bed Bath & Beyond currently at 3% to the upside. So far, so good, troops. We're into the 5th minute of trading. And everything is staying green. Let's see how we get on. Even Clovis has gone green, look, 1.6%. There we go. Guys, if you haven't done so already, I know that you, my staunch followers, have. Just hit the like button. I do actually. My aim by the end of the year is to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's all. That's my aim. Is to. I've been at 930 something for so long now, and I. You know what? I should just put another government. I'm reading your I'm reading your comment at the same time as I'm trying to speak, Adam. That's the problem. I should put out another controversial video, just like slating everybody. Wrench is this and Trey's that, and Matt causes this and Meet Kevin is that. You know, Wall Street Lou is this, that, and the other, and just see what reaction I get. No, I won't do that. I'll leave them be. But yeah, I mean, my aim, ideally, I'd like to get to 1,000 subscribers by Christmas. That would be the best Christmas present ever. And I'm only like 62 people away. Like if you'd have told me when I first started this last year that I'd have 900 and something subscribers, I would never have believed it. I was happy when I got to 100 and I could give the channel a name and get its own URL. That was brilliant. That was a great day. Here we go. AMC get absolutely dragged back down to earth now with a bang. We have given up all the gains that we had this morning. There's a real battle. Bounced off 1050 there. Let's see how this plays out. Adam, looking to make a Euro trip next summer. Maybe head your way. No maybe about it, mate. And if you can't head my way, I'll head your way. Don't worry about that. It's a small place, Europe. It's not like America where you can drive for 64 years and not go coast to coast. You know, it's a little bit smaller. So don't worry about that. If you're in Europe next year, there you go. Just Uncle Bruce, he's the top dog. Oh, top dog. Is he still going as well? Is he still going? You could make a diss track like the rappers do. Trey's a gay. Bruce is a... I don't know. I could come up with something. I'm sure of it. Anyway, I need some H2O. They come for the trafficking. I mean the travelling. Bruce is still going. Are you part of his tribe, Adam? Is that where you've been hiding all this time? Have you bought one of you? Have you got a bagel membership? A gold bagel membership? Get in. Good old Uncle Bruce. He rode that gravy train, hasn't he? Good lad. Oh, AMC just touching red there at 10:45. Getting a bit of a push back up. Volume, what we're doing volume wise, 8 million. Not as big as it was yesterday. 9 million on APE. Did it really trade 122 million yesterday? Really? I thought it was like 40 something million, 50 something million it traded yesterday. Getting ready for school to start. Yeah, me too, man. 1st of September. He has Squirrel. He's got bagel memberships. I'm sure of it. Yeah, 1st of September they go back to school here, which is a Thursday, which is a bit bizarre. I mean, why not just wait until the 5th, which is a Monday? You know, you start, especially as it's his first year in big school. So he's 7, starts actual formal education at 7 over here. You'd think that, you know, why put him into school on a Thursday and then on Friday say, right, see you then, off you go. What was that all about? It was a bit of a whirlwind. Get to actually teach PE this year. There you go, mate. There you go. I've had a golden hole since I joined the military in 2000. Is that because you keep getting shafted by the chain of command? I know that feeling, mate. I know that feeling. We've just had some controversy over in the UK with the Royal Air Force. The head of recruitment, who I think she was a wing commander or something like that, quite high up, she refused an order to pause recruitment of white males in order to meet diversity targets. So she turned around and said, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to employ people based on their skills and qualifications, not on, you know, their gender or their race or their sexuality or anything like that. So that's been a big thing in the news with the military in the UK this week. Last week, actually, it was. But yeah, she made a stand. Fair play to her. That's all I can say. Having served, I just wanted good blokes next to me and girls. Not really bothered what your background is. You know, if you can do the job, you can do the job. That's all that matters. Can you pull the trigger when you need to? Can you do your first aid when you need to? Can you do your signals? That's it. Can you do your logistics? Whatever you're doing, can you do it proficiently? Okay, you'll do for me. Simple as that. So, but yeah, we've all been done by the chain of command. It looks like today we've got a push me, pull me going on with AMC and APE. APE's going one way while AMC goes the other. But if we work it out, we're at 1770 something. So we're just shy of where we closed on Friday. Interesting. How do you think I made chief? Yeah. I don't know, mate. I'm not gonna mention that on this channel. GameStop's just gone red. Have we got a halt on APE? Yep, we got our first halt on APE. Oh, there we go. It didn't take long, did it? 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 12 minutes. So 9:41 halt. Meanwhile, they continue to push down on AMC. So let's work this out. 7:41. So it's going to be in this minute. Yeah, 9:41 halted. And it went from the low 681 to the high 725. And it was halted at 723. So, and it opened at 688 So let's take the lowest number there, 681. So 19 cents up to $7 plus 25 is 44 cents. So we had a 44-cent swing. Am I getting that right? Yeah, 44-cent swing in a minute, which is not 10% of the price, is it? Because at its lowest, 10% is 68 cents. So why are they even halting it? Why? This is what happened yesterday. I just don't get it at all. Now the whole market is coming down, look. Slowly everything is turning red. The SPY's gone red. AMC getting pushed down now. Clovis red. Bed Bath & Beyond still 4.75% up. GameStop red. But what is going on with these halts? Literally, like, why have they halted it there? I just don't get it. I saw yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before? No, it was yesterday. The composition of the LULD committee, the people that decide how these pauses work. And it's literally filled with people from, like, I think JP Morgan, like Citadel, I think's got somebody on there. It's like, hang on a minute. How can you dictate how the market, how can you be a major player in facilitating trading, but also deciding when the market stops and starts? Like, you've got skin in the game. It's a pure conflict of interest. If you've got skin in the game, you shouldn't be anywhere near any institution that makes any decisions about how the market works. None. Simple as that. It's pure corruption. That is what that is. Unbelievable. Anyway, be interesting to see what APE opens at now. So 9.41, so 9.46, I expect to start trading again. And it's 9.45 now, so there's about a minute to go, plus a few seconds, because they do it to the exact second. Actually, we could get it up on the New York Stock Exchange for halts. But yeah, here we go. The whole market is now being dragged down. Bed Bath & Beyond is about to go red, paring all its gains. Back down towards $10 for AMC. APE halted. If it opens to the low side, I'll be interested to see how long it takes them to halt it to the low side. Let's see. Bitcoin going red again. There we go. Pretty much the entire market slowly turning red. Not much green out there, troops. I know, Squirrel. It's absolutely like... It blows my mind. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Right, the low on that candle is 669, so that's 41. No, 31. Plus 25, that's 56. It still doesn't add up, even at the low in that 5-minute period. It just doesn't add up. Anyway, we'll be trading again shortly. There's just a few seconds left in 9.46. So let's see where we get to. Any minute now, any second now, it's going to start trading again. And it looks like it's going to open to the low side, 669, roughly. Should be trading again by now. That's 5 minutes. Huh. It's a big green candle. They can't have that. We can change that, mate. There you go. It's not so big now. There you go. We can all play that game. Oh, there we go. We're open again. We're off and running. Pretty much where we were. Now, here we go. So, come on then. Halt. Let's get it on a halt. BBBY has gone right back up again. Here we go. Pushing again on APE. Another halt. Another halt, or are you not bothering this time? You tell us what you're doing. What was that swing there? 34 cents. Stock's only halting away. Yeah, we know that, mate, don't we? Here it comes. Whee! All the way back down. Yeah, Kev, where have you been, man? We've already had the first halt, dude. For no particular reason that anybody can work out. Nobody can work it out. Is that a halt? Is that a halt? Because that's gone from 737 to 704. No, no halt there. 33-cent swing. No, nothing going on there. So we had this halt. And that was a 19 plus 23 minus 1 to make that 20. 42 cents swing. That's where we halted. On a 42-cent swing. And if we take it from the low, 669, 31, 51, 56-cent swing. So not even 10% of the price from the low to the high when it halted. Nobody can work it out. I don't know. Can Nor work it out? No. Things turning green again. Spy's gone green again. GameStop's gone green again. Bed Bath & Beyond has gone green again. Bitcoin's gone green. Interesting. What is going on? Money coming in, money going out. Unbelievable. Back in again. Now we're in a mixed bag, look. Adam, what are your thoughts on I don't have thoughts, Kev. Thoughts can lead to nothing but depression. I just hang on for the ride. Truthfully, I don't think it helped or hurt us yet. Exactly. Like the status quo is maintained for the time being. It's when they start diluting. It's when they start putting those extra APE shares into the market, or when they start voting on whether to ask shareholders to transfer some APE over into AMC. But like I said, I've got my own theory on how they should do that. But Adam Aaron's not going to listen to me, is he? He might be watching. Hello, Adam. How you doing? That's what you should do, mate. There you go. Oh, another halt. We're halted again. Why is that then? So how much was that? So I halted at 952, which is there. We had a high of 715 and a low of 684, which is 16 plus 15 is 31 cents. Let's go back 5 minutes, which is 47, which is there. So 738 high to a 684 low, which is 16.38 plus 16.48, 54 cents. That's not 10%, is it? Like, do I not know like how these work? Have I got it wrong? I probably have, but I understood it was a 10% move within a certain time period, and I thought it was a minute. But even if we go 5 minutes and take the high to the low, still not 10% of the average price, because the average price is about $7, just over $7. Strange, man. AB, how you doing, man? You're in. Great to see you. Great to see you back here. $6.64 would have been 10%. I don't get it. I just don't get it at all. What's volume like? 15 million on APE and 15 million on AMC. They have the intern working the Holt lever today. Probably should send a monkey, probably do a better job. Do you know what, Adam? I think you're right. I love seeing these dirty tricks, he says. More people waking up to how we just get pulled along and played with. Absolutely, mate. You know, and if it takes something like this for more people to sit up and realise, I mean, you can present the case as much as you want, but people aren't going to buy into it until they're ready to. You know, it's the age-old thing. You can scream at somebody until you're blue in the face, but they're not going to believe you until they actually want to, and they want to sit down and understand the whys and the what's going on and all this sort of stuff. So I don't get too into convincing other people, but you know, I'm more interested in, are the press watching? Are they going to say something or not? Probably not. You know, and then you've got to ask yourself, well, why not? Why isn't there more exposure on this? If we're sat here and we can see this, you know, why aren't someone from New York Stock Exchange coming out and saying, well, this is how it actually works? It's probably on their website, to be honest. I'm just too lazy to go and have a look. Let's go and have a look. I tell you what, while we're sat here chimphing about it, moaning about it, let's go and have a look. Who can get it up? We're just going to... no, we're off and running again. Let me share this page with you guys, and then we can all have a look at it together. Where are we? Here. And then if I move that up there, okay, got it. So, circuit breaker, Investopedia, an emergency use regulatory measure that temporarily halts trading on an exchange. Circuit breakers attempt to curb panic selling and can also be triggered on the way up with manic buying. They are commonly used for individual securities as well as broad market indexes like the S&P 500. Key takeaways. Circuit breakers are temporary measures that halt trading to curb panic selling on stock exchanges. US regulations have 3 levels of circuit breaker, which are set to halt trading when the S&P 500 drops 7%, 13% and 20%. Nope. Circuit breakers for individual securities are triggered whether the prices move up or down. The current system of circuit breakers has been revised several times based on feedback from past crises. The first circuit breaker, right, we need to find out what the levels are. The table below outlines the acceptable trading ranges. Oh, hang on a second. So is it 5% then? Is it 5%? Acceptable up or down trading range, 9:30 a.m. to 3:35 p.m. Tier 1 National Market System Securities, S&P 500 and Russell 1000 listed stocks. Is AMC in Russell 1000? APE won't be, will it? I don't know. Some exchange traded products, Tier 2 symbols, price below $3, price greater than $3. Tier 2 NMS securities, except for rights and warrants, and other stocks priced over $3, that's 10%. Other stocks priced greater than or equal to 75 cents and less than 3. So it's not that. It's one of these two. So I guess we'd need to understand which of these listings APE is trading in, because then maybe we have got it wrong and it's 5%. So it is within a 5-minute period. So we need to understand, is APE in Tier 1 or Tier 2? So where's that then? Tier 1 National Market System. Let's click on that. That's something I'm going to read about, troops, actually. Let's get back to the trading. But I'll read about that and try and figure out which tier it's in, because it must be in Tier 1 then. If it's triggering on 5%, 5% makes a bit more sense, doesn't it? Ah, it's Russell 1000, AMC but not APE. Greybeard's in. Mate, did you get your... Oh, it wasn't you, was it? Who was it who didn't get their... APE shares? Anyway, Greybeard's back. Welcome back, buddy. Great to have you here. Halted is trending on Twitter. There we go. We love it when things start trending because people start getting interested. But AMC now down towards that $10 range. And APE is at 681. So again, push me, pull me. You got a 13.5% gain on APE and a 4% drop on AMC. Bed Bath and Beyond just in the green, 1.3%. GameStop gone red again. The SPY teetering on the brink of going red again. So yeah, a very, very volatile market today, troops. I'm going to switch this to the 5-minute view now, because the 1-minute candles hurt my eyes as well. There's too many of them. Whee! Look at that on the 5-minute. Woohoo! Wow. Look at that, man. Unbelievable. What's GameStop look like? Same, same. Same, same, but different. What's Bed Bath & Beyond look like? Whoa, what a surprise. Same, same, but different. Yeah. It's not a pretty day again, troops. But the day is young. We've only been trading 33 minutes. Below $10 now for AMC. I just want it all to crash already so Mark is streaming from his van down by the river. Mate, I might be able to do that, you know, one day. Because me, you know me in technology. This'll make you laugh. I was thinking about my Wi-Fi router, my internet router that I've got here, and it literally just plugs into the wall to get electric. And I was like, how does this even work? Oh yeah, it's got a SIM card in it. So as far as I'm concerned, I can just unplug that and put it in the van and go and get Wi-Fi, or 5G is what I'm operating off, wherever I want, because I can plug it in the van. And I only realised that a very short while ago. Didn't even know. So I'm going to take it away this weekend and test it and see if it works. And if it does, that opens up a whole new world of possibilities for me. And yeah, getting in the van, getting out and amongst it, trading from the van. We're not actually doing any trading, are we? I'm just just watching these stocks. No, I am. I'm in and out of stuff all the time. Clovis been in and out of that. Bed Bath & Beyond have been in and out of that. Making some stuff. Making some money. BBIG, I've been in and out of that. What was the other one? C something. I was in and out of that. What was the one that Josh mentioned yesterday? PRTY. What's that one all about? So APE is the one that's holding up in a pretty volatile market. The SPY's gone green again. Is it going to pull everything back up with it? We shall see. It will be awesome to see these streams from the van chilling under the awning. I'll tell you what, mate, it's a good idea. Let me see if I can make it happen before the winter. Get myself set up. The only thing is like the camera and everything. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a lot to try and figure out. Because I've been working off a laptop. I could take a second screen with me. I'd just have to like pick up my desk and just try and transport it to the van and figure out where to plug everything in. We're halted again on APE. There we go. We're halted again on APE. Unbelievable. For what? Like, it must be the 5% thing. It must be. It must be. Right, while that halted, I'm going to go to the little boy's room. We're back, troops. I grabbed some nuts while I was out there as well. Peanuts. So your man Powell's going to be saying something again on Friday. What's he going to be talking about? Is there another interest rate thing? I don't think so. It's not due yet, is it? Or is he just going to be talking about the state of the market and stuff? Honestly, though, these politicians, man, I don't know what it is. Like, everyone's screaming at them, this is going to happen, that's going to, it's going to be fine, we're going to be all right, no recession, blah, blah, blah. Like, why don't they just want to believe other people? Why have they got such an inability? Why have they always got an inability to admit, oh, maybe I'm not right? You know. Unbelievable. Twinning. I always grab some nuts when I go to the bathroom. There you go. So do I, mate. Right, what time did we halt then? 10:06. So we'll be going again soon. 10:10. 10:10. That's cowboy time. 10 to 10 to 10 10 10 to 10 to 10 to 10 10 10. Come on, let's get going again. We get the best ones in the public bathrooms. I tell you what, mate. In the UK, in the clubs and the pubs, they have guys that stand in the toilet with a little tray of like aftershave and chewing gum and stuff like that, and spray your hands with gel and all that sort of stuff. Like, it's weird. You want some chewing gum? I'm in the toilet, mate. Like, why do I want some chewing gum? They call them freshen up, freshen up, freshen up. Only £1 or something like that. On behalf of the American peasantry, I apologise for our corrupt government. Don't worry, mate, we've all got one. We're off again. What's going to happen now? All right, GameStop's gone green again. What a crazy day. Spy gone green again. Weird, man. Weird. This up and down is just strange. Look, just nearly everything's gone green again. What's going on? It's bizarre. Come on, AMC, get green. Come on, don't be the only one. We all have the same world government, GB. Yeah, we do. We're all in it together. Oh, I saw that Fauci's stepping down, isn't he, at the end of the year? Dr. Fauci. He's going. I mean, I don't particularly want to get involved in and get into that conversation, but I I look at some of the American politicians and I think, what? How are you even still doing a job there? Like, you're not even with it. And I don't mean Biden. I'm talking about others that I see in the news as well. But we have the same in the UK. There's MPs that I just think, what are you doing, mate? You're so out of touch with reality. You know, they stay in this bubble and come up with all these great ideas that they think are going to make everyone's lives better. And you've got X million people screaming at them and going, what are you doing? You're destroying everything. It's, you know, strange world. Anyway, we're off and running again. We're not really making any progress today, troops, are we? We're up and down. Although we are up on where we opened yesterday on APE. So that's positive. I'll take that. The intern is ready to halt lever again. Yes. Get it halted. Anything within a 10-cent swing, I want you to press the button. That's probably what they've been told. GameStop's gone green. The Inflation Reduction Act that didn't even address inflation. Isn't that just like printing more money, which causes inflation? Like, ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. I was watching some Dutch commentator, political commentator, yesterday. And they got the same issue there. They were saying the Dutch government have said that they can't reduce income tax by €4 billion, which would like help 1% of the, or it would reduce everybody's tax by 1%. They can't afford to do that, but they've reserved €25 billion to fund the nitrogen reduction program, which is basically buying a load of farmland to stop people farming, and they've reserved $17 billion for immigration, which is nice, but they can't help the the general population with income tax. They can't afford to do it, and that's what gets people frustrated. I don't want to get political on here. I'm going to shut up because I could go off on a whole different tangent to what this channel is about. So there you go. 6 people in the chat. Throw some swords in the chat. Cheers, Adam. You know how to make a man feel good about himself. I'm just a man. I'm just a man with a dream. I'm just a man with a dream to change the world. 6 people at a time. There we go. Now I'm going to be here for about another 14 or 15 minutes, troops, and I'm going to thin out. Probably come back for power hour. We'll see how it goes during the day, but certainly it's another strange day, and I honestly feel that it's a game of tug of war and a game of chicken, and I think there's both sides of this play that are literally just one's waiting to see what the other's doing. But it's certainly interesting without, speaking to my brother earlier, knowing that Revolut in the UK have not even issued APE yet. You know, he's been told tomorrow, get his tomorrow. So there's all these people that can't yet trade. Where are those shares? Where are they? Like, who's got them? Who's holding them? Have they, again, not distributed them where they should be and have lent them to someone else for a little bit? Tinfoil hat time. Something we'll probably not know. Whole Tower. Yeah. I'll be back for Whole Tower, Greybeard. Exactly that, man. I'm just a man of the people, Mark. We all are, Adam. We all are. So were they at one point. They were all a man or woman of the people. But then they get to those positions and those places and things change, you know. They start getting lobbied by people. They start getting, the perks of holding those positions. There you go. From time to time, I even touch I'm in touch with the common man. From time to time, I even touch the common man. Oh, the filth! The stench! Oh, I had to disinfect my hands 15 times, Gilbert. Oh, I touched a commoner. I'm so thirsty. Don't even know why. It was all action, troops, out the gate. It was all action. We've had 40 minutes of action, a couple of halts along the way. We've been green, we've been red, we've been green again, we've been red again, now we're green again. Talk about a roller coaster of a ride. Well, that's what we've been come to expect, isn't it? That's what we're used to. So I've learnt today that my Betty Boop is worth $400 there or thereabouts, which is worth 10 GME shares. Actually, it's worth more than that. It's worth 11 GME shares. Ollie's turned up as I'm tuning out. There you go. Welcome, buddy. I'll be back for Power Hour, Ollie. So do tune in. Don't forget to set your notification bells, everybody. Kevin got a really nice notification yesterday, you know. We're all getting back together. I feel like the band. We've got the band back together. Yeah, we got the band. I'm getting the band back together. We're all in here. We just need Sam, don't we now? Who else? Indy South dropped in yesterday, said hello. Where's that gone? There we go. Spice Girls reunion. There we go. I'll be Ginger Spice. My kind of girl. So it's all gone a little bit stagnant now, troops. Although I'm pleased to say that we are mostly in the green. Mostly. We've got a combined price of 16, just about 17, just over $17 on AMC. So slightly down, $1 down on where we closed up on Friday. But not too worried about that, actually. It is what it is. And there's 4 trading days to go. We've only been trading for 51 minutes. There's a long way to go yet, troops. A lot can happen between now and the close. That's for sure. I've got a bit of peanut stuck in my throat. You know when you have that have that last little bit there? Oh, making my eyes water. I can't see now. Oh, hang on. Woo! That was rough. There we go. Consolidation, trying to find its sweet spot, round about 1 cent. Imagine that. Oh, imagine the meltdown. Imagine the meltdown. The internet would be broken if that happened. If APE went to 1 cent today, the internet would break. Honestly. I don't know why I'm laughing. It cost me a fortune. It wouldn't be funny at all, would it? Jeez. Get the Fibonacci's on that one then. So yeah, a bit of consolidation going on, troops, looks like. I was signing out in 5 minutes or so. Leave you to your day. Get on with the rest of mine. I'll make some dinner actually. I'm quite hungry. I've got some... I did a video. Go and check it out. Eating pork knee in what's the name of the place? I can never remember the name of the place. It's not Napa Yedla. It's the next village along. Can't remember. Anyway, I made... so there was loads of meat left. Like, we couldn't eat it all at all, me and my brother. So I made a curry with the rest of the pork meat. So that's been in the freezer. I'm going to have one of those today. Mark, have you made it this far without any COVID? No, I had COVID last year. I had the most deadly variant. I had that, what was it called? Delta? The one that was more infectious and blah, blah, blah. And do you know what happened? I'll tell you exactly what happened. So I'd been to the UK for a few days. And I went out for a curry with one of my mates before I flew back. I went for a curry on Monday with him. I flew back here on the Wednesday. I picked my son up. And on the Friday night, in bed, I was like sweating. Not profusely, just sweating. I mean, it was August last year. It's about a year ago. It was August last year. So it was hot. It was summer. My son was in bed with me. So I just, I was like, oh, he's too close. Body heat, duvet, it's too hot. I'm sweating. Woke up in the morning, felt absolutely fine. But I'd grabbed a load of the free NHS COVID tests, brought them back with me. So I thought, I'm just going to do one just for peace of mind. I did one and it was positive. So I went to the hospital, did a PCR test. You got Delta variant, sent my son back to his mum, and did 2 weeks isolation. The only other, I didn't have a fever. I didn't have any more sweats. The only thing that happened was I lost my sense of taste and smell for a few weeks. Well, that was it. I had none of this aching or nothing. No heavy breathing. Nothing. Just one of those, half a day. Half a day of sweating. Not even half a day, like one night of sweating. That was it. And to me, it was no worse than... Wait, I've had worse. I've had flu before, and that absolutely knocked me out for like a week. And they say, if you're sick when you won't even get out of bed if there's a pile of money on the floor that you can go and pick up. And that's how sick I was with flu years and years and years ago. And so have I been fortunate? I don't know. I don't smoke. I take good care. I keep myself relatively fit. I have a healthy diet-ish. I'm not a gym queen, that's for sure. But similarly, I'm not sat on the sofa every day eating takeaways and pizzas and drinking gallons of beer and smoking 20 cigarettes. So, I've always been of the opinion, and again, not to get into a deep discussion about it, but I've always been of the opinion to look at the data, and what the data told me was, if you're generally healthy, you're not really at that much risk of it. That's how it played out for me. So, the worst part for me was actually getting out and doing some running again, because when you're in isolation, you it's quick quick how quick your it's amazing how quick your body forgets the function of muscles and they lose strength. And you know, I had to go for a walk a few times before I could go running again. And when I started walking outside again, I could only go maybe around the block a couple of times, and it wasn't because I had like tight lungs, I couldn't breathe or anything like that. It's because my legs were just like, because I'd been sat in my flat for 2 weeks, my legs had pretty much said, what's going on here then? Oh, we're just going to shut down for a while. And that's what they did, you know. So that was it for me. Kev got it about 4 or 5 weeks ago. Squirrel, I had it about 2 weeks ago. Still feel weak from it. Still stuff in my lungs. Sorry about that, dude. I mean, I hope you get a full recovery. Is what it is, isn't it? You know, it's out there. People are going to get it. People are going to keep getting it. Let's see. Oh, another side effect which I had, which I read it was a side effect, is I could smell cigarette smoke. Really, I could smell, and I don't know if that was just hypersensitivity or something, but I did read that it's one of the side effects. But I think what they did was they just classified, when somebody said, I've got this, and have you had COVID? Yeah, I had it 3 weeks ago. Oh, it must be a side effect then. I think there's a lot of that been going on as well, where people have just got too lazy and gone, well, that's a side effect of COVID. You know, who knows? It's beyond my scientific knowledge and pay scale. So, you know, I'm healthy, touch wood, it stays that way, you know, and I just hope that everybody takes care of themselves in the best way that they can. Simple as that for me. I don't care what your status is, by the way. I'm not interested in knowing that. Anyway, troops, there we are. 1:30. We've been live for an hour. Things are stabilising a little bit, finding their level for today. So I'm going to leave it now. I'm going to knock it on the head, go and do some stuff. And I will probably be back for Power Hour. Do set your notification bell. It will ping you a little notice to let you know whether I'm online or not. And with that being said, as always, troops, it's been great to have you here. Thanks for interacting in the chatter box. It's great to see so many old names here and faces, although I can't see your faces, you know what I mean. Yeah, so I might be around later. Have a great day wherever you are. A great afternoon, great evening. As always, do take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, troops.